Hello guys, we're back at it again. It's Jacob with another video. I have got a couple of things to package and this video is going to be filmed over like a couple of parts. So let's get straight into it. The first thing that's sold is some Lego, and I've literally had this listed for maybe 24 hours, maybe less than 24 hours. So Lego's probably a good seller. Bought this in a little vintage bundle when I got some more space selling. Whacked it up there. 24 hours, less than 24 hours, we got it sold. So I just need to go over to Crate D's nuts. So I've got myself like a little SKU system, which makes it a little bit easier to package stuff and that sort of stuff. I'm running a 10% sale right now on everything on the store. And this person capitalized on that and got 10% off this Lego City tractor thingamajigabee. They capitalized on this. Lego tractor is brand new in the box. Sealed, so happy days for them. And nice little cop, to be fair. I do have a box for it, however, I like to reuse boxes, and because I've got this Amazon box right here, I think it might fit perfectly. So we'll just give it a little tester. And it does fit perfectly, and there's even enough room for me to add a bit of bubble wrap as well. So we'll just pull that down from here. Oh jeez. Get the old scissors out. So what I'm going to do is just essentially give it the old 360 wrap. She'll do. Retract that back up. And I've got like a load of clothes to list, so I'll be taking that bubble wrap down when I do that. But for the time being, like when you're wrapping stuff, that's like the handiest thing ever. So I've got up there. Get this package situated. And the bubble wrap's going to serve two purposes. It's going to protect the box, and it's also going to stop it bouncing around too much in there. So essentially, fold her over, put the corners in, close the box up, and that is perfect. And you know where I'm going next? If you're a regular viewer, straight for the tape. And we are going to give this a healthy dosing of tape. Nice. Yeah, I've got a lot of products here to list, but I think I've got like 80 more slots for this month, and I might be able to request more on like the 20. I think it was the 25th I seen. So I don't know whether to go. I'm off work for the next couple of days, so I don't know whether to go and source some. Obviously, I don't want to get inundated with stock because the office that I'm working out of now, like it's got these big wardrobes in. And I really want to sell these wardrobes, and these are actually there's this wardrobe, a little bit bigger one, and a vanity piece over there, and they're actually 1950s like walnut like bedroom pieces, and I don't want to just get rid of them for cheap. I would like to get some sort of money out of them. However, I would just like this space, especially like the outside walls in this room. I'd like racking in here just so I can get the products up and off the floor. I've got some in crates and stuff, but there's a few bits and bats on the floor here. So, like my next step is to try and sell this. However, I don't know if you can sell big furniture on eBay, and if you can, do people come pick it up? Like I'm not too sure how it goes. I need to look into it a little bit more, but that's like the next sort of step that I'll be looking at. If you guys know, if any of you guys are resellers and you know how to sell big items on eBay or on any other platform, let me know, because it'll really help me out, especially in the office here. And I've got a few other big items, like old items as well, like antique French dressers, antique sideboards, all quality stuff to be fair. So if you get any of you guys know or are interested in it, drop me a comment down below, and I'll try and get in touch with you, and we'll see where it goes from there. But if you just know where to sell it, or how to like go about selling it, I could go collection only, but it kind of like limits the people that would probably like come and purchase it, I guess. Do you know what I mean? Like, because if it's too far for them, are they going to come realistically? I don't know. We're just in a predicament like that. But I guess that's how these things go. And if you don't know about these tape guns, get yourself one of these. Like, that's probably why I'm going so... That's why I'm being so liberal with the tape. It's just because it's so easy to apply it. So, now I've got this Lego boxed up. I'm just going to write on here. Where would I put the label on this bad boy? Probably put it on this side, so let's put Lego on there. So when it comes to adding the label, it makes it a little bit nice and easy for me. Put this here for now. Get the next little bit. So the next bit that I've got is actually this legit Coco Chanel Paris. It's been sprayed once, and the missus don't like it. So terrible investment if in that case. I ended up taking a deal on it. I think £70, and it cost 100 and some change. So terrible, but tip for anyone that's going to be buying perfume for their other half, or anyone, make sure they like it before you buy it, because it makes it very expensive otherwise. But we are going to get rid of this, because it was just sat there, no one was buying it, no one was using it, so I'd rather someone get use out of it rather than no use at all. So I've got these C1 boxes. These are actually like book mailers sort of thing, but it's like perfect for an item like this. And essentially, it's already pre like kind of corrugated in the areas it needs to be. So we'll just fold this up, make sure it's secure, and when it comes to this last little bit, we'll pull the sticky tab off, fold her over, boom, and that is a secure package. However, still going to throw tape on it. You probably knew that was coming, didn't you? Gotta love me some tape. And we're going to go around town with 2 lots. Just so, especially with it being like a high ticket item sort of thing. We don't want it slipping out of there at all. When I say high ticket, I'm talking about like over like 30 quid sort of thing. The feedback I've been getting from my eBay store is great. However, when I don't get good feedback, it's usually something to do with the delivery companies being delayed and stuff. A little bit of a pain. But one person did give me a positive comment on eBay and just said his parcel didn't arrive. So like, honestly, like, much appreciated to that guy. He could have given me a negative comment. So we're still on 100% for now. It's bound to change, right? Like, you can't stay 100% forever, but props to that guy, honestly, for not giving me like a shoddy sort of review. Legendary, to be fair. So I'm just going to put the label on this, and this one's going to be ready to go. Kind of, well, you can see it there, kind of went overboard a little bit with the label, but the bit that needs to be on there is visible. They can boop, scan it, the address is there. This person's not that far away as well, to be fair. Not far at all, which is quite crazy. I'll get the label printed off for this, and yeah. So guys, we're slowly chipping away through the unlisted stock and getting it stored in places. I'm still battling, trying to get rid of these for the storage space. But what I've got now is I'm sending another one of these hose lock. I'm sending another one of these hose lock attachments out. So, and then I'm going to take some. I've got a few errands to run, so I'm just going to take the parcels while I'm out there. It kind of kills 2 birds with 1 stone. So We'll just throw the label on there. I like to throw, especially for items like this that are a little bit bulky and not really flat, I like to throw the label on first, drop the product in there, and then that way, like if I were trying to stick a label on top of this like little hose lock connector, it's going to be a bit of a pain. So I just throw that in there, tear off the old sticky part, fold it down, and that's a wrap. So the label's already on there and it's good to go. And we'll put it in with the rest of the parcels. I'm just gonna go let the chickens out before I go. Hello. Come on. Come on. Where's your sister? What are you doing in there? You sat on those eggs. We'd have a rooster around here. They're never gonna hatch. So I'll let them have free rein in the garden for today. Have a little play out. So that's the parcels successfully loaded in the car. Chickens let out. I've got a few errands to run today, but I'm going to avoid getting any more stock because I've got so much stuff that I need listed. So before I get any more stock, I need to make sure I get all that listed, see if I've got any room for that. Without any further ado, let's get straight on with it. So we just pulled up outside my little parcel delivery spot. Can't forget the coffee. I'm going to get these parcels dropped off and then I'm going to continue the rest of my errands. So let's get to it. There you are. So that's it today. That's the parcels dropped off for today. I stopped dropping them off after 2 o'clock. That's last delivery of the day, or last drop off from me. What I'm going to do now is go to the gym, go shopping, and maybe I'll show you guys me listing a few items later on. But I'll catch you in a little bit. So we're back in the studio, and whilst I were out running errands, I got 2 more sales. So I'm going to pack them up, ready to take them tomorrow. And those 2 sales was a 8-in-1 universal remote, and you know me, like to reuse, recycle. I've got this nice Amazon box and it's going to fit it perfectly. So what I'll do is wrap it up in a bit of bubble wrap to stop it getting bashed around too much. And then we'll throw it in. That should just about do us nicely. The box itself will kind of keep it within the bubble wrap, so don't need to worry about that. Stuff her in, fold her over, and if you guess it, let me know. We're just going to go with a generous amount of tape. And I fought the urge to go to the charity shops, so props to me on that, because I could have quite easily come back with a boot full of stuff. And I've promised myself that I won't buy any more stuff until I've got the majority of this listed and stored, and I've got more space, just because I could easily get inundated with products. And with me just starting out, I kind of need to keep learning, keep finding the information on what sells, what doesn't sell, what stays around forever, what doesn't. This universal remote I actually got, I think, with like a boatload of stuff from a charity shop, a load of electronics, some DVD players, old school VHSs, that sort of stuff. and that were kind of thrown in with it because one of the items didn't have a remote, so it kind of owes me nothing because I've already sold one of the items for £30 and I paid £15 for the whole lot. I just kind of bought that on a whim as well, the DVD players and VHSs, because I didn't actually know if they were going to sell or not. I just had a bit of a hunch, and I've been watching people like Ricky Resells, John Luke, Flipping Sloth, like just to name the least. Like I've been watching a lot of online resellers on YouTube, so I've been trying to learn as much as I can from these guys, and also enjoying the video while I'm at it. So we'll get this tape on. We'll probably just run one all the way around town, just to secure it a little bit more. And then we'll throw a label on there, and that's done and dusted. And then the second item, on my SKU, I've got like a little SKU system. It's in media box 1, so I've got that out already. And once I've got, it's a bit messy right now, but once I've got shelves and racking around, when I'm going to pick these items, I'll take you around, and then you might be able to see the sort of stuff that I do have laying around. But we sold this Will and Grace box set for, I bought it for £5 and it sold for $12.99 with free shipping. I think it's gonna cost me like £3-ish to ship it, so not too bad. And for £5, can't really complain. So we'll get this out of the way. And I ordered some boxes from FedEx, and only these sheets have come so far. And this is what you do if you're sending anything international. This is what you put like the customs forms in on the outside of the box. So I don't know if the rest of it will be coming or not. But for this one, I might have to Frankenbox it. But this is essentially just a Will and Grace Ultimate Collection, season 1 to 8 with a little bonus disc included. Well presented, quite nice actually. I've never seen it myself. So let me know if it's any good. So what I'm going to have to do here is potentially... Ugh, spider came out of there. Potentially Frankenbox this sucker. Can't be sending spiders now, can we? So... Hey, how would I go about this? I suppose if I just make the box like I normally would, and then kind of just shorten it down, put a bit of void fill in there, and then happy days, we should be into a winner. So obviously this box is far too large for this item, but I think if I just put it in, and to protect the box a little bit, I'm actually going to wrap it in bubble wrap as well. So we'll put that in. And we only need potentially like half of this box. So I'm going to make a little mark with a pen. So if you don't know how to make a franking box, this is going to be a nice little lesson. So I'm going to make a mark with a pen. Do you know what? No, I'm not. I'm just going to eyeball it. Going to get my trusty knife out, and I'm essentially going to just cut down the edges here. Might need a new blade in this. So I'm just going to kind of like cut the box in all four corners, somewhat in an even fashion. Which will allow me to then fold over the box on the item. And there we have a franking box. So what I'm going to do is, that's actually pretty good, just eyeballing it. What I'm going to do is just grab something to fill the void a little bit. When I'm filling the void of things, I like to use like old bits of box. So like essentially this can go, yeah, so if I kind of put it on its side, I might be able to show you. So down one side, if I put this box down there, it's going to stop it from going that way, and above it we've got quite a big gap. But what I may be able to do is get this other little bit of box and pad it out like that. So in transit it's not going to move around too much, and when I close the flaps on it, it's not going to move around that much at all. And then with the last little bit, I'll just get myself a bit of void fill and fill the void. Right. There we have a franking box with barely any movement. And we're going to get a whole heap of tape on here, just to keep it secure, sturdy and in place. And that's how you make yourself a franking box. I do have various size boxes, but how often do you get, if you guys are resellers, how often do you get a perfect box? There's always some sort of void fill, some sort of like mixing and matching you need to do. Like it's never, you never get a perfect box. So get a nice bit of tape on here. And like you can hear that there's not much movement in there, and that's what we want with the products inside. So all I need to do now is print out the labels, stick on the labels, and that's 2 more products ready to go. And also what I'm going to do today is list a few items, so I'll get on with that. But in terms of the video, that's all I've got for you today. Let me know if you liked it. If you did, throw a like down there. Make sure you subscribe, really helps me out and lets me know like if people are liking these videos. and also drop a comment in the down below with the sort of stuff that you'd like to see in the future, and I'll try and get on with it. With that being said, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.